Daddy Bosco is a respected figure in the showbiz space. He's that man who has done almost everything that one can think about, as much as the industry is concerned. He has played different roles in the industry, both locally and internationally. Daddy Bosco is known to be a radio gem, like radio manager, Papa Pa, Big Mama, presented via Haiti easily. Abeku Santana will testify about his works. Great guy, no two ways about that. In the area of artists, he's worked with almost all the top artists before. Even if not directly, indirectly, he's done stuff with them. And now he is in the administration of Musica. Into that handle special projects, communication. And indeed, he's a fine communicator. Daddy Bosco would insult you and he'll still say thank you to him for insulting you. Like he is that guy. He is a great guy. I love him to bits. And if it is Daddy Bosco, I'll first of all salute him. Nanka or say or retreat you or and quiet musician be and say, oh, Daddy Bosco crowd say me here hit song. I need legacy. Because Oma Mudin say Oma building legacies, no. Trust me, those people did not start with just building legacy. They started with the hit songs.
Yes.
That is why today, if Kwadwo is performing, and you're not all born the legacy, then time they were what? They were hit songs. They were bangers. That is why if today, when Samini is performing Linda, now if it's okay, Linda, there is Samini legacy. Kwame is performing Aso. Obviously, Aso a legacy. Can we say some years ago, they were all big songs or they were all hit songs? And yes, indeed, it is true. You need to build a legacy. But unfortunately for the musicians, what you need to build the legacy are the hit songs.
Okay.
If you don't have the hit songs, trust me, you cannot build a legacy. Music may only be a catalyst. Send a prophet become. Music maybe they will just be a catalyst to add to what you are doing.
Okay.
But some never build a legacy now. It is not their duty. It is not their role.
Okay.
It is your own duty to build it for yourself. It is your task. It is not their task. You, the musician, it is for you. And let's say Kwadwo legacy and your music of what a man. Or no adjumanting and I'm legacy and your music.
Hi there, my name is the Lady Rev, and I'm your favorite somebody. Today I am coming your way just to tell you about the Canton Fair 2026 in China from the 22nd to the 5th of November. We are going to China to go and do business. All you have to do is to find your 35,000 Ghana cedis for double, and that's a 38,000 Ghana cedi for single. Yeah, 35,000 Ghana cedis are double. It means that you share a room with somebody for 14 days. But 38,000 Ghana cedis, you have a room to yourself. But say, Ebiana, it is not in November, October that you want to go to China. And as own person, when you call China together, you want to go on your own. You bet you visa now, so until you're ready, then you can go to China by yourself. Until you just, the numbers are on your screen. Call us with this numbers and say, oh, I'm not ready to go now, but if you can give me the visa, and the visa is for 3 months. Until you're ready, now you can go to China all by yourself. Don't stay here and say so. Sometimes the goods you get are inferior. All you have to do is to call our numbers. Our phone numbers, ever scrolling down the ad, so you can just take it and call us, WhatsApp us, and we'll be right there to help you find your passport and find your 35,000 or your 38,000 Ghana cedis, and let's do China together. Thank you for joining us. We wait your call. You say by 22nd, 25th November there. Na call China, and I say over Sanama. Now we are ready. Now one so wako China. So now your business. Thank you for being with me. I'll see you pretty soon. I'm out. Hi there. My name is the Lady Rev.
It is time our musicians would focus on legacy, not hit song. This is coming from Daddy Bosco. Yes, I'm Mobia Kwababa Sammy Flex Speaks right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Desert Ishan, and today, on Komono, Daddy Bosco, who happens to be the director of project and communication or Musica, Musica, not the ensemble, or that war with an interview session, with a session with graphic showbiz. And that the boss correct there. See, it is high time. And burn out swan. Musicians, we will do some stage, they'll be dead. That be, and I'm going to hit song. Me, trend, no, charts, no, my number one for 1 week, for 1 month, and now bills, no, like YouTube, that number one, streaming, that be. It is high time. People and musicians will focus. Let me not use look. Will focus. My mistakes in the West on focus on legacies, not hit song. Hit songs, lady. Yenjama and upcoming artists. He said, "What's my underground? Upcoming artists, in a young artist, you know, one in a way then Wale per hit song." But with some musicians in this our industry, they should focus on legacy. Right? For Ghana web story now, wakukura to one brana menkan Ghana web then Jara Patrol you na menkan Ghana web no. Yes, Ghana web then. Ghana web say focus on legacy, not hit songs. That the Bosco to Shatta, Wale, Samini, others. The director of special projects and communication at the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica, that the Bosco has advised established Ghanaian musicians to shift their attention from chasing hit songs to building enduring legacies and expanding their brands beyond music. According to a report by Graphic Showbiz, that the Bosco said established musicians should recognize when they have transitioned from trend-driven artists to legacy acts and no longer feel the need to compete with younger artists for hit songs. According to Daddy Bosco, changing musical taste makes it impossible for an artist to remain at the peak indefinitely. He therefore encouraged established musicians to look beyond temporary chart success and focus on creating a lasting impact. One of the issues with Ghanaian music industry is we trend to applaud trending artists more than legacy artists. Shatta Wale is now a legacy artist. Samini is a legacy artist. And so is Kwame. They don't need to chase another hit. Look at Kwadwo. In some reading there is a quote from Daddy Bosco. Look at Kwadwo. When was the last time Kwadwo had a hit? Yet he is still playing some of his biggest Yet he is playing some of the biggest show. I think sometimes the artists themselves have to appreciate that they have. Okay, thank you very much. Let me take it again. That become kakramam. Yes. I think sometimes the artists themselves have to appreciate that they have crossed over into legacy status. At this point, they should stop worrying so much about trends. That's what I think. I may be wrong, but that's my opinion, he added. Daddy Bosco, who also served as musical director of project, said established artists should instead explore brand extension by turning their influence and recognizing they have gained through music into business, products, and other ventures. He pointed to Okyeame Kwame as an example of an artist who has successfully moved into another area after establishing himself through music. He made the name. Now what he is doing is brand extension, that the Bosco said. He also cited Shatta Wale's Shagzy venture as an example, suggesting that the dancehall musician could continue developing businesses that strengthen the Shatta Wale brand. Other examples mentioned include Reggie Rastone's Rock Wachi and Take Pizza business, which demonstrate how musicians can use their established profit to ventures into other industries. Which demonstrate how musicians can use their established profiles to ventures into other businesses. That the Bosco further referred American rapper Jay-Z, who has built a vast business portfolio through investment and ownership interests spanning music, luxury spirits, fashion, technology, and entertainment. He therefore encouraged Ghanaian artists who have maintained legacy stature to take advantage of their longevity by developing sustainable brands and business instead of constantly worrying about whether a new song will match the success of their biggest hit. I think it is good advice for them that the Bosco added. Them in Sammy and then that the Bosco all can. As echo industry man, no, there's time as a musician, your focus should be on legacy. He did mention of Shatta, Wale, Kwame, Reggie Rockstone, and who else? A lot, especially on Shatta Wale, where he was talking about Shatta Wale's Shagsy business. It is high time Ghanaian musicians won't focus be legacy. No beja trend or them born you more. Me last time I'm born hit or last month, this month or them born no. They should leave it for the up and coming artists. This is what Daddy Bosco is saying. What is one of them better there? I'm not a sidekick. You about to chunkomo. Ask some question or a kura maybe son. Does he agree with what Daddy Bosco is saying? And now Daddy Bosco, because of the era and he's seeing things different. Never man like Sammy Flex, you for no chunkomo. Brother Sammy.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, I share. Yes, yeah. Say what him. Yes, yeah. Yes. Jumana na yedi.
Yes.
Na and then I Wednesday wa California hano. Yes, baby. Actually, walk a cranty. I should have my card say men concord you West Fargo pa. The mama West Fargo card.
Chile.
Men caught Chile kakra na. Men far energy no emerald down because pressure our town. And at the Pia, who said me yet jumanti, men caught Chile kakra na bibi anya friend. You know, minimum ya me best start I put it together. Na matikwan so me kwa me send them videos na fan share amount for
men said episode opesa osire
me pese mun kasa te se makobida and yes amount for say mun kasa say yes you hobida yakobida experience
because
not fancy evidence
because a card has says a Ghana card any health insurance card
oh na say Ghana card they say never be brain.
Anytime in soon here.
Yes, the Oba America crowd here. I know
the time in soon here. The time in soon here.
But we have the Ghana card between Bibia. I know Bibia.
I'll try Oba Bemwa and Obey, but Sissi idea. Oh, dear, she
we are very fine. We are very fine. We are very fine.
Yes, sir, Daddy Bosco. Then there are some NIA Babeka. I say, musicians will be certain age or them won't focus on one legacy. They stay away from hit songs. Hit songs ready. One jama up and coming artists for no. One hour okay after all but at least hit songs will bring them into the live stream now okay they are also working. But with some musicians they should focus on legacies. He did mention of Reggie Rockstone, Kwame, Okyeame, Kwame, and Jay-Z's, then people. The question is, do you agree with what Daddy Bosco is saying?
Okay, Daddy Bosco is a respected figure in the showbiz space. He's that man who has done almost everything that one can think about, as much as the industry is concerned. He has played different roles in the industry, both locally and internationally. Daddy Bosco is known to be a radio gem, like radio manager, Papa, Big Mama, presented via Haiti easily. Abeku Santana will testify about his works. Great guy, no twist about that. In the area of artists, he's worked with almost all the top artists before. Even if not directly, indirectly, he's done stuff with them. And now he is in the administration of Musica. Into that handle special projects, communication. And indeed, he's a fine communicator. Daddy Bosco would insult you and you'll still say thank you to him for insulting you. Like he is that guy. He is a great guy. I love him to bits. And if it is Daddy Bosco, I'll first of all salute him.
Okay.
Now, whatever he's saying, there's no way we can doubt him because the experience our industry. So he cannot just come and say anything. No, Daddy Bosco does not do that.
Okay.
He doesn't just come and say anything. No. Daddy Bosco is that guy who speaks carefully, selects his words carefully, speaks carefully, and all that. And he only your customer. Untimi doubt. The only thing you can do is your baby back home. That's the baby one episode be free, then bit may be free. But the main issue that Bosco is talking about is a fact. Now, what is he talking about? He is saying that if you're an artist, now do level beer, what you have to start thinking about is building of legacy.
Yes.
And that is fact. That is fact. Say legacy building there. Who can even doubt building a legacy? And it's not even about like being a musician alone. Like in the industry, in the world over, you need to build a legacy. When your name is mentioned, what do people say about the name?
Okay.
When the brand is mentioned, what do people say? That is one thing that you cannot joke with. Everybody does it, and everybody should also know how to build a legacy. Now, in the area of musician building a legacy, it starts with the hit song still.
Okay.
So I was happy say, or can't say, it is not about those who are now coming up. And I wish that's our point, Nanka or say or retreat you or and quiet musician be again say, oh, that the boss could crowd say me here hit song. I need legacy. Because Oma Mudin say Oma building legacies, no. Trust me, those people did not start with just building legacy. They started with the hit songs.
Yes.
That is why today, if Kwadwo is performing, and you're not all born the legacy, then time they were what? They were hit songs. They were bangers. That is why if today when Samini is performing Linda, now if it's okay, Linda there is Samini legacy. Kwame is performing Aso. If it's also a legacy. Can you say some years ago they were all big songs or they were all hit songs? And yes, indeed, it is true. You need to build a legacy. But unfortunately for the musicians, what you need to build the legacy are the hit songs.
Okay.
If you don't have the hit songs, trust me, you cannot build a legacy. Because musicians, legacy no hit songs.
Yeah.
If you don't have the songs, you cannot build legacy. See, let me tell you something for free.
Okay.
In our industry, no matter how strong or how big your legacy is, when every promoter is putting out the best 10 artists to hire for a gig, what they do is they look for those with what? With hit songs. My name is October, the Baba issue. For artist 5 brand, the artist 5 brand. When you look around, what you think about first is not artists with legacy.
Yes.
You look around first for artists with what? With banging songs right now.
Bangers.
Thank you. Omunyum boxes here. Omunya better show.
Yes.
Then you can go and say, oh, artist been a whole legacy show ever been. Dabi. And the last night.
Yes.
What you look for first are the artists with hit songs. And unfortunately, when we talk about the legacies, it even becomes stronger when the artist is more or less like all getting closer to dropping his mic. That is when we even talk about these legacies. So if you look at almost all the names he mentioned today, they are really not competing like before.
Yes.
He mentioned Okyeame, Kwame. He mentioned Kwame. He mentioned Shatta, Wale, Samini, Kwadwo, Antwi, and all those people. Yes, Kwadwo Antwi is not looking for a hit song because it's on your boy. But hit songs need now. And if Kwadwo Antwi at the moment is not looking for a hit song, it's fine. But you see, Shatta, Wale, Okyeame, Kwame, Nasifon, they still want hit songs today. I'm telling you. Why do you think Shatta Wale is continuously releasing albums, EPs, singles? Okyeame Kwame is still releasing songs.
Yes.
Kwabena is still releasing songs.
Yes.
Because to them, they know that it is the hit song before the legacies. If not, untimi nya legacy ni bi mpo na wa kasa mi obi. Unkonya we. Enti e ho no na me nya ya me di we be ka ho say. As much as because the legacy is not about say, oh, me a musician keke. Oh, then there are so many musicians and then we cannot say they also have legacies.
Okay.
Meanwhile, if they are more hit back to me, the best me be Eddie, and they are the market. But Eddie be not be true. Like, can I say this guy he has a legacy in the music industry? No, he doesn't. He doesn't, because sir, 8 songs now and go phobia boy, you know. No. Okay. And he may have the musician name, title, and all that, but legacy in common on Kahobi. Yes, that the boss can come on and positive in common. They mumyema opinion who say a musician there before you can build that legacy. You need a bank of hit songs. Okay. It is that bank of hit songs, no, and not that thing. A better never be your legacy. Should be re-established.
Okay. But don't you think, sir, with legacy and hit songs now, that the Bosco?
Continue.
Don't you think, sir, with hit songs and legacy now that the Bosco all can, with Musica should also play a part of helping an artist to get a hit song and also feature it into his legacy?
No, Musica doesn't play the role. It is not Musica's business to help you to build your legacy.
Okay.
Musica may only be a catalyst. Send a prophet become. Musica bit maybe they will just be a catalyst to add to what you are doing. Okay. But some never build a legacy now. It is not their duty. It is not their role. Okay. It is your own duty to build it for yourself. It is your task. It is not their task. You, the musician, it is for you. And let's say Kwadwo your legacy. And your music of what I am. Or no adjumanting and Amananya sa legacy. And your music. Okay. Music can only add up to maybe Onyama or ya debate me. Amana some when you some certification. Be other crumple value gratis thing. It is up to you, the musician. Build it on your own. Work hard. Produce the songs. Get the albums. Get all these things down. Bank no money nyeke see move from. And not batching. Say untimi and recorded you my see someone like Shatta Wale. Legacy is too much. Even with him. And then also ever hit songs. Yeah. So one day, see a casa obi emfa legacy MP na Shatta Wale ye ni di API. Container ma.
Diamond.
And no any music at the about.
Okay.
I don't remember the last time Shatta even dealt with Musica. But he has been doing his thing big. Musica will use him as an example, but they have not contributed to him directly in recent times. Recent time, but he is doing his thing. So you always have to do it and do it well. And that's what I can say. You don't need Musica. The onus lies on you, the artist, and your team to do it for yourselves. Nobody will come and save you. Save yourself.
All right. Well, the now we're utilizing card no for last words on what Daddy Bosco can I answer if you
people like Daddy Bosco are more historical facts. Therefore, from time to time, we have to run to them for some kind of advice. And some counsel. But in doing that, Ediana in today's activities, how things are going in today's world now. Ediana omo kasa, they may not add it to what they are talking about. So sometimes it is also up to us. It behoves on us say omo de omo sem ne kan eba bontian omo kan omo sem eba bontian. Yes, you bet me actually they also they can on they account. And that is what I enjoy doing after reading what the Bosco had said on Ghana Web. Say, asam na wakano ehunya pa. Nemo miensa ma artist na enefo no especially omo person build this legacy ni who say eye jumadin ye dey build legacy.
Okay.
And yet because you are musician keke, it's because you are building like you won't build it. You have to work extremely hard because you didn't have a and you didn't get well.
Yeah.
And then when I am feeling bored, there's one guy, and I promised to give him a mention on my Facebook one day. His name is DJ Sedan. DJ Sedan has series of mixes on YouTube.
Okay.
In fact, I keep telling people, if you are in abroad, one of your companions internet. Anytime I'm for such I had a high boring, depression, no. Your number one companion internet. It's after you want to listen to music. You may not have time to be doing your playlist. You go online. A good number of people have playlists there. Someone like DJ Sedan in Nasifo. Oko nase utie akwando mixes anani selections are why they go. Na utie kodwantwi, utie lumba, utie obrafom, utie any mama for ayeni. Hey. Or lumba mixes be 1,000. Lumba this, lumba that, conjuncture this, conjuncture that. So it means that those people work hard to get those things down. And when we are telling the artists to build a legacy, Yenstrom said the legacy building starts from today. How hard you work. If you don't work hard today, forget your legacy. We didn't be trouble.
Okay.
Artists need to min call online on me who said DJ Sedan I am mix that. Min call be that. Me who so why collection be I'm an artist be who be that.
Okay.
And then I'm my bob with him be a man. Artist be needing with trip.
What do member?
Only one class of conversing call.
That member, Mr.
Oh, to me, yeah, and you know, as artists, not to me as a who need legacy be only neutral.
Okay.
More legacy na Sedan I your mixes and yeah, one is so yeah, Jumade Penumbi or background, and also there are two. Then yeah, bossa. Name I say, I will say, oh, YouTube the premium. Yes, everyone adverts are. Until the YouTube me a premium say it on the
and they'll feeling.
And no, but I bet you but no said you need flows. So yes, indeed, legacy is good, but let's encourage them to start working hard now. Else they should forget about anything called legacy.
All right. Thank you very much once again, man like Sammy Flex. This idea card Robert Timeko use, but yeah, no I can say be what I say and didn't you enjoy
No problem. Minya beggar bia bears meeting Momo. Nam they took me the beggar the better Momo so.
All right, sharp.
Me the beggar the better Uber Eats Munami the amount.
Okay, yeah, I channel. Yeah, so that was man like Sammy Flex and then Chichim come on what Daddy Bosco can say. As an artist, you focus on legacy, but as some Flex of Kenya, in as much as you are focusing on legacy, as a young artist, so and nowadays I'm a young artist there. What dream legacy and what see legacy, they think the hit songs, and the legacy, or your film. This is Sammy Flex Speaks right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Deja Tishen, and we are out of here.
What's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotway Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cores. You understand me? And they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about.